until I reach 500 elo. I'm currently 354. All right, let's start doing London moves. And okay, so you're going to get that. So I'm going to bring my Mountie out. He can't get pinned. And then we're going to get our other Mountie out, and our young priest has to come out. One thing I do like about the London is there is development in squares that are good. Okay. So I always want to move my queen up so that actually does not allow for that. Anyway, I have to move that before I move my bishop to here. And he will take. I really didn't calculate that happening. Okay, so I didn't calculate that happening, so I will have to just take back with the pawn because I'm not just going to be down material. And now my bishop might even come right here, and my rooks can be like that. I will have to castle possibly on the queen side then. So the knight is coming up there. And okay, my bishop is attacking one of the knights, and if I go into that, then I can get my other rook. We're gonna get this file soon. So now if I take, he takes. And I have to think if I want to take back. So I take and say he takes with that. I take and he would take there. And then our queens are sitting there looking at one another. So so if he wants to push this pawn instead of taking, then my knight is on it, and I'm also obviously attacking that knight, so I'm sure he won't want to push that pawn. And now do I just put my bishop back here? And okay, the material is equal. If I take that, then he takes me, and I lose my bishop. So we are going to retreat our bishop. And he has that there, and I'm not castling on my king's side. And I have to get this pawn maybe advanced so that he's not just getting through there. That knight right here is kind of looking a little bit. However, okay, so now that is attacked and defended twice by pawns. So let's decide now with my bishop there, which definitely isn't possibly just going to stay there. Would I just even go on the king's side? My feeling is probably not. I should go on the queen side. And let's go on the queen side, and now my rook is automatically on the file that the queen's on. So if I step my queen aside, get my one of my pieces to be able to take that knight. Like if I was to take his, oh, that is protected there. I was going to say take that pawn if I push. Or if I start pushing some of these pawns, I don't want to block that bishop in. Right now, that knight is, okay, he has that square and that square to go to. So let's see what he's done. He's went there. That knight is protected by the queen only. So if I take, he can only take back with the queen, and then my queen has the rook behind it. So I believe taking that knight is very good. And my queen and my rook are looking down that file. And he's got a lot of things focused over on the queen side, where I'm kind of looking at a lot of things kind of centralized where the queen is. The queen is looking at this knight, which is protected, that pawn is. So if I bring my bishop back, I would be having to bring it back to there, and it would be attacking that knight. I'm up +3, so do I just start exchanging material? And let's look at what else is in play here, because if I go here with my knight, he's looking at, if I go, that's no good, and this can be taken off, and then I guess the queen would just take my bishop, so no, that is not an option. My rook coming back maybe sounds like an idea. Attacking this. And since my king is over here, I can consider starting to blow open things on this side for him. If I take that, he takes, and my rook is looking right down there. Okay, so he is gonna make it, I either do or die. So that knight is looking there and looking there. He has flight squares, so take. I'd like to get my rooks into that file. Do they need to be on that file first, though? If I take it now and he takes, then I'm gonna take it. Okay, he'll take it back. This is not open because of the queen. Though if I put my queen up on the 7th rank, it's attacking the bishop. And I need to get first my rook over, and then I can think about doing something. Well, I can't take that. So I can put my bishop right here. He obviously has a pawn move there, and I can take him. He's looking at my queen now. And if I move my queen over to there, I guess that's pretty much where she would be going, because otherwise she's just going to be taken. And I don't want that rook off the defense of that. So if I end up taking his rook, I'm still up +3. And if his queen wasn't on this file, like file right here, then that would mean I could take that pawn for free. Oh, and that, no, I'm forgetting about the bishop. Okay, so right now it's his move, and my rook would be taken, which I would take back. And pawn is defended there. Okay, that's all looking okay. And if I push, okay, check. So now I kind of like a little bit where my rook is here, but do I take him back? Do I take him with my knight? Or my queen? If I take, no, okay, let's look. Take with the rook, then I have that go up. My knight really is stopped from going anywhere over here, so if I bring my knight back, that might be a thing to consider, because I push this pawn or something, I can get it out of there. Queen's looking right down there. I'm thinking of taking it with the knight. And the queen is able to go here, put him in check. Let's just see if there's something else that can be happening with this bishop. Could go here then. And it will also be attacking right there. And that right there is only protected because the queen's there, so actually that's so or incorrect. So if I go over to here, put him in check, he has to either put something in front or move over. And I will start doing checking. Okay, wait, if I take that, he takes back, because I do have 2 pawns there. Hmm. I'm going to start doing some checking here. Check. So he has to either go over there or put something in front of it. Like if he puts his queen there, for example, then I will exchange queens, seeing as how I'm up +3. And he can also put his rook there. And I think he will probably be moving to there. And then my bishop would think like somewhere this pawn. Okay, he moves there. So now if I was to take that pawn, he takes and then his rook is looking at that, which my knight protects. And take that. Takes me back. And I can decide to take with the queen, which would put my queen in quite a dangerous spot for him, seeing as how my rooks are looking, my rook is looking down there, and my bishop going over too. So I take that. On a light square. Okay, and that does not lose anything. Okay, we'll take with the queen. Saying I'm up +4. And at least I'm not so down in time like I usually am. So that's looking to come back here, eh? So if I bring my queen up here attacking his queen, is there somewhere he wants to bring queen right now? Because my knight is going to get out of here. It'll protect my queen and it will attack his queen. And okay, okay. Watch those bishops. I don't like that. So my bishop can't really come there and put him in check. But if I take this, he can't come back here anyway. Okay. Eh, and now if my bishop comes here, it can put him in check. And I could also, I could go here and put him in check. And then he has where to move to here. And then my bishop would have to move, which would put him into check again. Check. So he has there to go, and my bishop, if it comes here, it's protecting that pawn, and it is attacking that. More so, not just that pawn, it could also allow my queen to get in there, and it will be check. Check. Now, goes there. My Oh, okay, they've resigned. So I've won by resignation. I was up +4. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.